All right, we're just about ready to get going here. There we go. Chat bans are in chat.
Going to be banning that Leona, Lulu, Wukong, and Kha'Zix. So, also welcome anyone coming from the front page of Twitch. This is DominateDominion number 95. We have been doing this tournament for quite a while here. For those of you who wondered if there ever was competitive Dominion in League of Legends, well, you came to the right place. We'll do our best to kind of give you guys an insight onto why certain bans are happening, certain picks are happening, and why the teams pick certain comps, why they're doing certain things. So, first off, Leona, Lulu, Wukong, and Kha'Zix all being banned out as chat bans. We have extra bans in Dominion to kind of target specifically champions, stronger players who can play those champions.
Also, honestly, with this many champions, they need to expand the ban pool anyway. I mean, 6 is not always going to be enough when we have over 120.
But other bands coming out here, you can see the Brand, Jarvan, and Nidalee coming out for blue team here, which is Clueless. Brand having amazing AoE damage in Dominion because it's all revolved around team fights. So being able to throw out that Pyroclasm as well as his Pillar of Fire is just an insane amount of damage. Jarvan being banned out because he's a great initiator.
They left Kassadin open.
There is a Kassadin pick, and Kassadin is one of the strongest champions in Dominion, so this is going to be a very interesting game. We'll see how this goes out. But continuing with the bans, Jarvan, one of the best AD initiators in the game, lots of damage, normally built as an assassin, very glassy, Brutalizer, Last Whisper on Dominion, and Nidalee gives you tons of map control, and those spears just hurt. And there is tons and tons of bushes on Dominion for her to abuse that passive.
Oh, Ashton with some shots fired in the chat there.
Ouch. Calling out
Clueless plays the good Kassadin.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
I'm pretty sure Wolfer plays a pretty good Kassadin, although he's bot lane, so I'm pretty sure he'll be half-fired on Kassadin. The Talon, the Kayle, and the Fizz over on purple team. The Fizz ban is directed at Wolfer, I guarantee you, after what happened last game, where Wolfer took over the game pretty much. Carried his team for the first part of it. Kayle is a generally pretty strong ban there with her ultimate, being able even late game to keep the squishy alive for a couple more seconds so they can deal all their damage is a really good idea. And it's really difficult to deal with because there really isn't anything you can do against it. Talon is a pretty strong champion. He can go in, blow all of his damage, and get out with his stealth. And he has a ton of damage once he gets built. We got the Pantheon and the Maokai pick up immediately. A lot of times you'll see Maokai picked into Brand because 20% less damage from Brand's ultimate really helps out. So it's interesting that they picked him up right away when Brand isn't on the table this time. And so Portal is going to take LeBlanc. I'm assuming that's going to be for Generic. Generic's a known LeBlanc player.
Yeah, they did not ban out the LeBlanc this time because they had to get rid of the Fizz and the Talon because they felt like that was more of a threat. So they did end up leaving open LeBlanc for Generic. And for those of you who don't know, Generic is a very, very skilled LeBlanc player. And a good LeBlanc on Dominion is something you do not want to go against. So right now, Benchwarmers needs to be really careful with their picks. If they pick some squishier, very easy to kill targets or targets heavily affected by silence, it is going to be very dangerous for them, and they're going to have to play that matchup very carefully.
The other thing you have to worry about with LeBlanc, and actually with Kassadin as well, is for your bot laner, he can't really be an AP mage because they're going to jump over the wall and silence him, and he won't be able to do anything until he's dead.
The Vi also being picked up. We talked about Jarvan being a good AD initiator. Vi can sort of do what Jarvan does, can build very glassy, very full damage and just instantly blow up targets. So she is also a very, very good pick for that. She can jump in with that ult, and with that ult and E, instantly blow something up. And then we do have the Karma and the Zhao coming out for Benchwarmers.
It's very much a catch comp. They got the Maokai and the Karma and the Zhao to slow him down, and then the Pantheon to stun him. They have some pretty good disengage with Maokai and Zhao's setup. Generics, he first highlighted Janna.
But Zyra is still open.
Zyra is still open, that's true. And Wolfer picking up Nocturne, which is the other champion he is known for.
Yeah, Clueless is very, very AP heavy right now. Wolfer trolling us a little bit by picking that Hecarim. Wolfer is very well known for his Nocturne. He's a good bot laner. And what he'll do with that Nocturne is use that paranoia to ult up into the top lane and turn the fight into a 5v4. So
Wolfer locked in the heck.
He actually did lock in Hecarim.
Is he going to take Hecarim bot lane?
What? And Sam? Okay, Sam picked Riven, and for those of you who don't know Sam, he is the number 1 3v3 player on Twisted Tree Line. So he is actually very, very skilled with Riven. I don't know what to say. There's a Hecarim in the game.
I really don't know what he's going to do with Hecarim, unless Generic is going to take LeBlanc bot lane, but... I know he can do that, but against Riven, I don't know how well that would work out.
He has been playing. Chat is confirming he's been playing Hecarim bot lane.
That's really interesting. I don't see that going well against Riven, but we shall see.
The thing with Hecarim is he doesn't really bring hard CC to the team until he has his ultimate, and he doesn't hit that late game scary "you can't kill me" status until he's got 3 or 4 items. So it takes him a while to get there. Once he gets there, he's really strong. But his early game is fairly mediocre compared to most other initiating champions or tanks.
Yeah,
so
for top, he's okay. The reason why I was thinking it was a troll is because Wolfer plays bot.
And the fact that he's
and I've never seen Hecarim play bot lane.
And Wolfer's, I don't know. Yes, and he can still roam with Hecarim very well, using that E as well as the speed shrines around the map to jump up really, really fast. And we will be taking off those summoners blockers here. And as you can see, both teams are running Revive. We do have 3 Ignites on one team and 2 Ignites on the other with Exhaust for the rest of the slots. Revive is the strongest spell on Dominion. Unlike Summoner's Rift or Twisted Tree Line, you have to realize that Dominion is on a timer. You have to make plays, and you are pressured to make plays, and being dead does not allow you to make plays. So what you need to do is you have that Revive. It allows you to get back into the fight, cancel a 20-second death timer, and potentially make plays with it.
All right, I'll be back just a second.
All right. But if I could get, I think our mods can link a Revive image for you guys. In high elo Dominion and in competitive play, Revive is a must. Why are ranged champions weak on bot lane? They're not necessarily weak. The problem with them being bot is ganks. It is very easy to gank an AD carry such as Caitlyn, Jinx, something of the sorts, and instantly blow them up. So you could potentially just be playing Caitlyn. You're like, yeah, I'm winning this lane, no problem. And then you're going to have a LeBlanc, a Talon, a Kha'Zix, a Leona, Lee Sin, Pantheon. Something is going to come jump on you. And AD carries don't tend to 1v1 really well. If it's an AP champion, such as a Brand or a Malzahar or a Gragas, they can lane bot lane very well. Most of the bot laners you would want to think of as mid lane champions in SR or top lane champions in SR. So, alrighty. And apparently Koravel is bailing on me because he has something he needs to take care of. So I'm going to be your solo caster for today. For now. For a little bit. What about something like Kayle? Kayle is actually a very strong bot laner. She has really good 1v1 potential. She can cancel a lot of burst with her ultimate. She takes a little bit to get ramped up, but having that ultimate and her Q, or being bot lane, I should say, allows her to get that farm to get those items and get ramped up. And I'm really hoping he set the stream up to go into the game when the game loads. That's why it looks like that right now. So we will see. Also, there's a Kassadin in this game. Kassadin has yet to win a finals match since his Dominion-specific nerfs. So we will see what happens. Stop saying Nidalee, could you not call me out on saying stuff when I'm trying to stream and cast? Thank you. All right, but getting into the loading screen, which you guys can't see, or maybe you can see. Maybe it'll load up there. I'm not sure. I'll wait to see if it comes up on stream. But I will be your solo caster. Okay, it is going to load up. We do have Clueless on the top. It is going to be Half-Hearted on that Kassadin with that super awesome festival skin. BB Pop will be on Vi. Mad Supportal or Z-Mike is going to be on that Zyra. Generic on his LeBlanc. And Wolferer with the Hecarim pick. Very, very interesting. We'll see. And then on the other team, we have Benchwarmers. It is going to be Zounds on Zhao. Forgot the Icing on Maokai. Snide Sentinel on Karma. And Pantheon on Wei. Wei on Pantheon. And Sam on Riven. And I am currently your only caster because my other caster bailed for a second. My name is Sir Fancy Wolf or just Fancy Wolf. You can find me streaming never over on my Twitch channel. I do speedruns, high low Dominion, and all that good stuff. If Molo could be a boss and totally link that thing he does. And we are into the game here, and coming out for our buys, pretty standard, all Prospectors items, strongest item start you can possibly do in Dominion unless you're a tank, or certain specific champions like Maokai or Kassadin sometimes opt to go for that ROA early because it does give them that really strong late game. But it seems everyone's just going to go with standard Prospectors items for the start of the game here. And again, this is very interesting with the Hecarim bot lane. This is something we have not seen. I'm like kind of excited to see it because Sam is really well known for his good Riven play, and Wolfer is an outstanding bot laner, and I've never seen a Hecarim bot lane in all my years. So we'll see how that goes. But looking at the two teams here, we do have some really good engage and chase coming from Benchwarmers because they do have the Karma. She can blow that shield. Pantheon having that really high base move speed as well as the Maokai root and the Zhao slow. So this top lane fight is probably going to go to Benchwarmers because Kassadin's early game is very, very atrocious. It's not very good. He's not going to be able to do very much. That's why he is also capping the midpoint because he wants that extra gold. But let's see how it's going to go. Because Clueless does have quite a bit of poke here. And BB Pop just opting to go all in there. And Mad Supportal being very good with those plants, getting them down, is going to be able to get some good damage and poke out. And this Zyra just unloading the damage. Karma poke coming out as well. And Wolfer, I jumped to bot lane real quick there, and there was a bit of a trade going on. And we talked about Kassadin having a not-so-good early game. Gets blown up pretty quick there. And it's not much. Generic, everyone's just going to probably need to bail out of this top. And as I said, Benchwarmers is going to be able to take this top point. Pretty uncontested, because the early game from Clueless is not so good. Oh, and Mike getting a little caught out. That Pantheon jump over the wall, able to blow him up. BB Pop coming in with that Vi. Gonna try to get Pantheon down. I don't think they're going to have the damage. You guys should turn around and finish off that Maokai. There you go. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to dive this Karma. She is still at a decent amount of health. Her shield is about to be up. And Wolfer seemed to be having kind of a hard time down here in that bot lane versus Riven. Riven is pushing pretty hard. Zhao making it back up top, is going to poke Generic once and is going to poke Generic twice. He is going to go down. But Vi probably going to be able to punch him one more time. One more time? No, actually does not get it. Very, very close. Almost finished off that Zhao, but wasn't able to quite take it. So Zounds is going to head B. Or not. Nope, he's going to stay and just be ready in case his team needs him. And Generic getting a little caught out again, walking right into 3. I don't know if they're going to be able to do anything about this. Half-Hearted is really low. That Pantheon Spear is going to come back up and come across to finish him off. Alright, and let's see if Matt's Portal can do anything about this. He is Zyra, he has great poke, but that Maokai is just too bulky for him right now. Oh, and I think my caster is about to be back. Or my
Incorrectly, I'm sorry. So I had been informed that someone broke into my car.
Oh.
They were incorrect.
Okay.
It's someone else's car and they can deal with it, so.
Alright, well, that's alright then. So, pretty standard. I was telling stream, you know, weak early game with Kassadin, and Pantheon getting a little caught out there, getting blown up. And Wolfer just killed Riven. So there's that. Or yeah, Wolfer killed Riven. The horse bot lane.
He's got half his health still too.
Yeah,
He didn't have any health or any help either because nobody had an assist.
Yeah. So very nicely done there, and this is going to be a pretty good 3-man fight for them. Wolfer is opting not to jump onto the Pantheon there, but I think with that little extra damage, and this is going to be 4-man bot. So Clueless needs to react to this and try and go get top. That Karma is going to be able to finish off Pony, but Pony does have revive. Is he going to pop it?
Yep.
Yes, he does.
What skin is that for Hecarim?
That's his second one that came out with him on release, because Reaper Hecarim and that one came out when he was released.
Okay, I've seen that before.
Yeah, no, not a lot of people use that one. A lot of people use the Reaper skin instead.
Clueless does manage to get back to top.
Very nice, and they are recovering the spot lane here.
Interesting, they had to send 2 down bot lane to defend it, so...
Well, there also was 2 people down for Benchwarmers. So it was essentially an even matchup all around the map. Alright, so let's see. Wolfer seems to be rushing that Triforce. He really, really loves his Triforce on his champions. And I know he gets into it a lot with myself and Koravel and a few others about Triforce on certain champs, but he makes it work. And he is coming up top. Here comes that Pony dashing up with that move speed from that health speed shrine, as well as his E, so very nicely done.
Sam is... not sure what he's doing there. It's just, when you see your bot laner up mid, you really want to just go straight for the bot point and not worry about minions.
Yeah, you don't want to really try to push. You want to just force that bot tower and get him back down there as fast as possible. But now there's a pretty decent stack of minions down there for Wolfer to clean up. And let's see if Benchwarmers can get this point here, because Zyra is at half health. And there is a LeBlanc coming up. But does she have ult? She does. That is very scary. He's going to force Benchwarmers off of the point there. And he is going to be able to get out alive. But
LeBlanc had Maokai silenced, so he couldn't pop the ultimate to finish Zyra off.
That was very nicely done. But they are going to have to back out of this. They went down way too fast.
Head's got quite a bit of damage there coming out, and then he's got the heal, so it helps him sustain against Riven there.
Yeah, so that's really, really good. Let's see. Oh, Generic trying to make some fancy plays happen, but you have a Pantheon on your tail, you should run.
Don't know if they're going to be able to do anything here. Oh, maybe a pop comes in with the ult.
Very, very nice. And the tether is going to come out from LeBlanc. That is going to be a free kill.
Extreme range.
The hitbox on it is really what gives it. It's not the range, it's the hitbox. Because that'll hit to the far right of you and still somehow connect to you. But very nicely done. Half-hearted blinking out of that tether from Karma. And again, Generic with those ethereal chains just keeping things locked down.
Don't know if they're going to be able to get this point before. Nope.
Oh. Very nicely done, Hecarim, using that ult to get in, dropping the Ignite onto Sam, forcing him back a little bit there. And he is going to be able to pick up that kill. Very nice Q there by Zyra.
He does pick up Maokai as well, and the 2v2 goes in favor of Clueless, and they got the windmill as well. So they're still down in points, but they will have a 3-cap shortly on.
They will be able to hold that for a little while, it seems. Zyra going back very wisely. Hecarim just going to hit his E and run back into base there.
The other thing about having champions like LeBlanc on the map that's able to blow up squishies is it does force some people to build out of their normal build paths, and so Zhao gets a really early Hex Drinker just to be able to survive a boss burst there.
Yeah, because you just really do not want to mess with that. And the Zyra, both plants still up, dealing a lot of damage. You just cannot ignore those. The damage output they give is incredible. And ooh, Half-Hearted getting a little bit caught there. He is very, very squishy as well. But right as the fight is looking to be in Benchwarmers' favor, they seem to turn it right back around. Oh, and Sam is roaming up to top here. I don't know if Wolfer is going to make it up to this fight.
I think his presence force them to back off, but it's not going to be enough to get the point. Unless, well, LeBlanc left. Hecarim's up there as well, and see, this is where as soon as Sam sees Hecarim up there, yeah, he's going to go right for the point rather than the minion. Zyra's going to be able to get down there and have tremendous though.
Yeah, it seems so, and Kassadin is also rift walking down there. They did keep that windmill safe, so that will stay in their control, and they're going to keep bleeding those points away from Benchwarmers. That was some very nice rotations done by Clueless there, swapping the Zyra down into bot lane.
Here comes Kassadin for the gank.
Kassadin, he does get the slow off, he does get the silence, and here's that Hecarim. He's going to be ponying all over Riven, and there's the ultimate to finish it off. And Pantheon was going to ult, but it looks like he canceled it because he did not want to jump into that 1v2.
Yeah, 4 people down here, or 3 people down here in bot lane, and so Clueless didn't make it for mid.
Yeah, Zhao is the only one there to defend it, and Half-Hearted is maybe going to go down to BFT. Nope. Barely survives. But Zounds tries to defend the midpoint, does get taken out, and Sam is going to try to run up here and do something about it, but I don't think he's going to be able to get there in time. Nope.
I think Snide's going to get the quest.
Yeah, actually, no one's around to stop him, and Half-Hearted just has no HP, so yeah, they will be able to get the quest there, and they will be able to clean up this bot lane here. But they still do not have their mid. And it looks like Generic may kill Sam. Yeah, Wei is going to be able to finish off. Oh, Generic almost got him.
But the Ignite from Sam managed to just pick up Generic there, and Zin's going to take the midpoint back. But, I mean, you can't chase Zyra. She's just going to be able to turn around and keep you from getting to her.
Yeah, she's very, very good at kiting, and Half-Hearted trying to get this point back, but that Karma poke being a little bit too much for him. She is opting to run out and help up Pantheon. Going to see if they can push back onto this top lane now.
Pantheon does have the shield now, but Hecarim is roaming up again.
Oh, he needs to be careful. Okay, so he did see the Riven back bot, so he's running back down there.
I think what he's doing is he's running up there. If Benchwarmers had tried to contest the Storm Shield, he would right then, and he would have gone in.
Yeah, Riven's already on her way up, and I don't know if he knows. Pantheon is going to be ulting up into the back line, and
there goes LeBlanc.
LeBlanc just popped.
What they were trying to do is get rid of LeBlanc.
I don't know if you're going to be able to live through that, Pony. That was a lot of damage.
They all have revived, though, and they all popped at the same time, so here they come. And we have 3 people at full health for Benchwarmers and 1 person. Karma can get up pretty high really fast.
Yeah, and this Maokai is going to try to hold out as long as he can, but he is not going to be able to hold out that long. Getting pretty... Ooh, a little bit of a distortion there by Generic, but let's see if they can finish off some stuff here. BB Pop, you were getting melted. You were in the middle of 2 very scary bruisers.
I've seen that play happen a lot where the Maokai will go out and try to zone, but it just seems like it's a waste because if he did manage to successfully do it, but died because of it, but held it off long enough for them to get the point, all they're going to do is jump on the point afterwards and take it right back. So.
Yeah, because you will be fighting that outnumbered battle there. So, Zyra
was so worried about her passive that he got killed by the plant. That's awesome.
Those Zyra plants hit really, really hard. Oh man, that was good. He just didn't want to get hit by the passive and didn't realize the plant was chunking him.
You couldn't sit there and just beat on the plant either, because that's when you drop the passive.
Yeah, that was a pretty good kill.
Sam has managed to put a lot of damage on Hecarim now, but here comes the party bot lane.
And Generic needs to be there because that Riven will blow him up. Very good wind slash. Wolfer is almost dead. I think Maokai may be able to finish it off. Oh my goodness!
That much damage in there because of this heal.
Wow, that was insane. He got so much health back.
Remember, the heal from Hecarim comes from any damage done within his W. So the LeBlanc burst
is giving him a lot of back. Oh, Half, you seem to be in a pretty bad situation there, my friend. I really hope your Rift Walk is about it. Nope.
He didn't have enough time with the stun.
Yeah. It looks like... Ooh, excuse me. Zyra may be able to get this top point back.
And Maokai's going to get there in time.
She does have a lot of minions with her, though, so it might be able to...
Just barely
Looks like they're
missed.
back on the bot lane here. Hexdrinker keeping Pantheon aligned for just a second longer. But let's see. Oh, that Hecarim ult. Getting that fear off. Very nicely done.
Yeah, Zhao goes on to favorite package. I mean, I think I would go for LeBlanc. A little more squishy.
Yeah, LeBlanc's squishier and a little bit easier to blow up in that regard.
Maokai and Zyra are up here having a plant war.
Yes, it's plants versus plants. And it looks like LeBlanc is going to get taken out. Oh, and here comes the Kassadin dealing no damage to the Maokai with Spirit Visage and a Null Magic, or a Negatron Cloak.
He can probably hold this. Yeah, here comes the Pantheon. Man drop onto Zyra.
Hurting quite a bit. Oh. It's okay, Zyra does have that.
And there it is.
Very
Nice
nice.
shot. That Zyra passive is one of the harder skills to land in the game, but he used it at a very good time with Maokai. He knew exactly what Maokai was going to be. I think Sam is starting to get the upper hand here.
Yeah.
It's built.
He's got that Hydra, he's got the Last Whisper, and he's got that Brutalizer, so... And I don't know if Hecarim should probably go for... He probably wants to go for the Frozen Fist, but he already has a Trinity Force, so
I
I
would point
think...
out right now he doesn't have any armor pen, and with the Ninja Tabi, even with just Ninja Tabi,
Yeah,
Riven's not
that's...
taking all that much damage from him. Baby gets caught out a little bit here. Oh, the Q missed just barely. Oh, zounds.
Oh, zounds. That was a team he just walked into. Alright, and Snide's going to try to get something done. Very nice juke by Zyra there. Mansa Portal has got them plays. Throwing the Ignite down. Going to try to get some more damage. Plant is going to start dealing that extra damage. Is Half going to jump into it? He is, and he dodges the Karma Q. Very nicely done.
That should be able to pick up the point there. They have plenty of people up there. Hecarim did roam up top again. Riven's got to deal with minion wave, but she should be able to go for the point now.
Yeah, Hecarim did actually opt for that Frozen Heart, so he is going to be a little bit tougher to kill.
Riven already has the Last Whisper though, so she's got some of that armor taken off. Kassadin did rotate down enough to stop Riven.
Yeah,
and
so he will be able
going to come in too, though.
Oh, but how are you going to fare with that, Mr. Oh, he just silenced the minion instead of the Xin Zhao. But the rest of his team is here to back him up.
And with 3 bot, Zyra picks... Oh, doesn't quite pick up the Storm Shield.
Almost got it. That Pantheon and Karma zoning around a bit. Ooh, nice job holding on to that punch until Sam had used his stun. Oh,
wow, that Q damage!
Oh, jeez. And this is why we don't want Karma to get buffs anymore, ladies and gentlemen. She is already scary enough, trust us. That was just ridiculous. He nearly took them both out with just that one Q. That's insane. Oh, BB Pop does have the Ignite. Pantheon is going to be able to chase down and get a few more Qs, maybe, possibly. Nope, he is just going to back off
They
that,
need
but
to
they
run
did.
away. Oh no!
Oh,
It's a
Hecarim
pony.
is here! Go, Pony, go!
Benchwarmers
have
had to
bot
commit
lane.
3
They're-
people to bot to get it back. I don't think Lulu is going to be able to turn that into anything. I don't have enough health. Now this is also interesting that Zound is on Zen. Normally we see him play tanks.
That is true. Normally he is playing lots of tanks, and, you know, he's, oh gosh, that tether. Goodbye, Sam! And Zounds is going to try to come in, but he is going to meet a Pony and get ulted, and then... Oh, Generic missing the distortion over the wall.
Not the
But
Emerald Jades.
still manages to clean it up. And then Generic found a team.
Hello! Goodbye.
So you guys need to start heading up for that top point there. They're going to be coming up behind you. They don't look like they really want to go for bot. There's a ping
I know
going
what
down
they're
for
doing.
it.
They're just going in circles. Gotta make a commitment. Go somewhere.
Oh, very nicely done by... Oh, look at Half and BB just
Yeah.
waiting for the assassination. Very nicely done. They are going to be able to... Maybe... Oh, is Pantheon going to escape? Don't let that Pantheon get away.
He turned around and ran back into the fight. I didn't get
That
it.
was... And they are going to be able to get that 3-4-0. Karma did revive, though, so she's on her way back up. Very, very fast. Kassadin does have to go B, but he'll be back up in no time because...
And the fact that Kassadin has to go B means it's 2v2 up top. And
BB is at half health. Does Zyra have her ultimate up? She does. That Stranglethorns is going to come down and just start dealing some massive damage. And Karma, you don't want to mess with that big plant. That thing is scary. Oh, and Generic is trying to play some jukes on Sam. In the meantime, Wei is coming down, trying to drop on that Hecarim.
Oh, it's a half heart. It's a cast. Snide is trying his best to hold this, but I think Supportal has it now.
Oh,
not quite.
Very easily done. Oh, you better watch out there. Generic not quite able to hold that out. And Pantheon's Execute is going to come into play here in just a second.
Oh, he missed the Heart
He
Seeker.
doesn't. Oh, that was pretty close. And that Kassadin hitting his late game, cleaning up top lane with that Zyra pretty heftily. And then Baby Pop coming down on the Vi to clean up bot. Good plays.
It's a close game, but right now Clueless has a pretty subsided advantage. One thing they do really well, they do a lot of things really well, but one of the things they do really well is when Wolfer does go up to roam, you can't just do that randomly. The team always knows it, and there's someone there ready to rotate in the bot if he isn't able to get back in time.
Yeah, normally someone dies really early in the fight because of that engagement, and as soon as that person comes back up, they immediately rotate in the bot lane and take over for him until he can get back down there. And Wolfer actually getting a Hydra, not a bad choice here, and Sam just getting camped all day. He has got to be hating life right now. The Vi ult coming in, gonna be able to blow him up. Exhaust is down on him. This Hecarim bottom is actually probably... I can't believe it might win.
The way they're moving around, they're doing a very good job of keeping, anytime he does get killed, they have someone down there to protect for him, and Vi's going to get up here in time.
Oh.
And with everybody low, yep, and there's the execute from Kassadin. They're going to be able to hold on to Windmill too, and not quite get bot point, but that is too late.
Not going to have her ultimate up for that, and... Oh.
Vi made a decision in there.
Yeah, she just had her ult used bot lane, so she's not going to have it up for top here. But Half-Hearted, just being as annoying as possible.
Oh, how did he have vision? What?
How did he get vision there?
Nobody has clairvoyance. I don't understand.
That was very interesting. I don't know how he managed to get vision on that Kassadin. Alright, well, they're going to be pressuring this bot lane here, and it looks like they're going to try to 2v1 this Pony. Are they going to be able to do it? Pony just wisely backing off, heading to base. He's going to try to get something done, but Karma, good night. As well as Maokai.
Portal's gonna get the top point back for his bot, so. And Wei is dead. Yes, very dead.
Yeah, so they're going to try and get some pressure onto this mid lane here because they just lost bot. Zounds is still a little ways away, and he did not catch a glimpse of that Kassadin running by. So, oh, nope, there was just a ping drop down that Kassadin is in that area. So they are going to be able to try and go down onto Sam here. Ooh.
Didn't even get his ultimate off.
Yeah, very, very good. And there is no one to answer for this. Oh, Pantheon does have his ult. He is going to be ulting in the bot lane. Ooh, man. The trades are everywhere. The score is 72-52 right now, and no points are being lost because of the neutral point in bot lane. So let's see if they can turn this around and get it back up. Sam is up in 7 seconds. Maokai is on his way bot to try and take it.
Big managed to interrupt. Clara's got their bot back.
Oh! Are going to have 3 points.
Q was like split second too short, but she does manage to pick him up there, and they're going to get the top back.
And bot is going to be neutralized for right now, just a half second longer, and they're... Clueless is going full force for this bot lane. They are
everybody is coming bot.
They said, you know what, we want to just close this game out. We're just going to give you one last big team fight, and if you can win it, you can take the points back, but if you can't... Oh, Sam blowing up Kassadin. Oh man, this may be it. Karma is still up top and has not recalled. Generic is actually
just now recalled. Now LeBlanc's gonna go get top for free.
That was a very risky move to go B right there, and they are actually going to be able to get this point down. Pantheon ult is still down, and that is going to be a 3 cap for Clueless with LeBlanc uncontested taking top. That might be the 4 cap.
Won't be a 4, but it'll be 3.5.
It's
Karma. Of course, it is LeBlanc. She can probably blow up Karma if Karma makes a single mistake.
Yeah. Oh, the BFT is going down. She is going to drop the ethereal chains. The symbols have both been used, but that Karma shield is still...
Your mic is like...
Is my mic blowing up?
Yeah, something's weird going on. Oh, Karma took her out. 1v1. Baby Pop hangs on to bot point. They have 15 seconds to try to do something, and Hecarim is coming bot. I think they overcommitted top.
Yeah, they may have sent too much up top. Hecarim is going to be able to keep this point safe and may be able to kill. Yeah, he did get the Vi kill, but he is not going to be able to finish off that Hecarim. And it looks like it's going to be GG for Clueless. 2-0 over Benchwarmers.
That is the final.
That was the game. So Benchwarmers came through the brackets last week, managed to take out Clueless, managed to take out Dongo Ninjas and take first. And then this week, Clueless said, you know what? We're not having any of it. And they just completely brought this back. So very nicely done.
Put the damages here real quick. Kassadin has the most damage, and since River's not here, I will mention that that is the first time Kassadin has won a game in the finals. So Kassadin is number 1 in damage, Vi is number 2, Zyra is number 3, and Maokai is the highest damage on his team, which is actually probably not that good of an indication.
Yeah, and I can hear what's up with my mic. I don't know, it might just be our Skype call that's bugging out with that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but very good team comp coming out from Clueless. They did get that Kassadin, and they were able to pick up the Zyra as well. So those are both really, really strong, powerful champions. They let Generic get his LeBlanc, which did have some really good plays throughout the game. And then again, though, from Benchwarmers, they had a good, really, really close game there. It was just a matter of positioning when it came to that end game and where to devote your resources and where to put your team at. So
the other thing is that Clueless did a much better job rotating bot and ganking bot and making something out of the ganks. Benchwarmers ganked a few times, but they only managed to take the point like twice. So they got Hecarim fed at the beginning, which allowed him to hang on to the lane matchup there and win it pretty handily.
yeah, but still, seeing a Hecarim bot is just not something you see all the time. So that was pretty interesting to see.
All right, so that is all we have for you guys this week. So if you come back next Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be doing another tournament, and maybe we'll see what happens then.
8 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Pacific. It actually starts like right around the time LCS is ending. So if you guys like hop back over here, be sure to hit that follow button. Subscribe if you want. We normally stream quite often on this channel with Dominion stuff. If you want to follow me, you can find me over at twitch.tv/SirFancyWolf. I'm normally doing speedruns or like playing League with my team and stuff. So you can always go check that out as well. And I don't know if Koravel wants to plug his stream or not, because he doesn't stream that much.
Yeah. Just plug the guide. But, yeah. That is all we have for you guys this week, so we'll see you next week. All right. Have a good night, guys.